I really don't know what to say. I mean, freaking, this is the second time that I've tried to launch a stream, and the video for the game was just not showing up. So those of you who saw my first post for the stream starting, sorry about that. I had to exit out because I had to reboot everything. I don't know what's causing it. But we're going to continue the story now. Supposedly, once I'm done with this set of quests, I'll finally be able to start leveling my my gathering and crafting sets, which I'm actually want to get up. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Aim, healing, casting. Wait, what item level is this? Hold on. What level was this gear? 240. And the gear I've been buying is 270. So no reason to get the caster gear. So casting, aiming, healing, aiming. I guess healing. Let's see. Oh, it's already got that. Let's see. Let me switch to my healing spec. Whoa, that's kind of neat looking. Okay, look at this though. This is something that confuses me. Okay, look, when I'm playing a red mage, my heal here, Veracure, has a cure potency of 350. And look, I cast it. There, it heals for about 2,000. But then I go to my main, which is Summoner, and its cure has a cure potency of 400. So it's supposed to be stronger. Yet when I cast it, 400. Apparently has something to do that red mage's heal is based on your intellect rather than your wisdom, or what was it? Intelligence rather than your mind. But my question is, why? Why not make the summoners one based on intelligence as well? I don't know. It's just that ability is pretty much useless for a summoner at this point. Why even give it to them if they can't use it, really? It's eager to hear what Sir's I should. Okay. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravinian advance? Or mayhap the location of Est, that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg had been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What
What
then would
is
you
it
have
now?
of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Me? Or Hasfigger?
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Well, I mean, who's going to take over? It's not like
We will, my lord.
there's many
Though
people
I
that
fear our
are
involvement offers no guarantee of success.
worthy of
Come
leading
then.
this country.
We will depart at your leisure.
A lot of them seem to be
Thank you. Both of you.
well, really influential.
The city is yours, First Commander.
I guess really influential isn't the correct term. The correct term would be easy to influence. That's what I meant.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
It grieves me to impose upon you in this matter, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Amric. To Zemroth and I, Ishgard is the second home. Speak for yourself. This place is cold. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds that we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike. But we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed, with that in mind, I have taken liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Strom Al. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith in the Churning Mist. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annex Trine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations. I do. I would consult with Vidofenir. I propose that this part of I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for the Alliance. And apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Right? I don't know. I don't know how dragons feel about their children and stuff like that, but I feel that it might be a good argument that Hraesvelgr might help us, because considering his brother stabbed his daughter in the back. But, you know, I could be wrong. "'Tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bequeath you to me, an abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were a guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and though thought to protect me, mortal, I was tempered by the fires of battle ere the great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such camaraderie, whatever. Would that our every effort to do so not be undone by ancient rancor? For a truth, there could be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is... So, is it Nidhogg himself, or just his shade? Like, is it just like an echo of him, or is it him himself? That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Solm I to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I do, he will answer. Hraesvelgr's heart remains unchanged, then. A pity, but if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned, the Shade's presence hath driven its minions into a frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Ooh, I love spice cider. Some good stuff. Specifically apple cider. Spiced apple cider. Though I expected to be no better answer from Vidofnir, I take it the pleasure of having been proven right. I take it little pleasure of having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at the Zenith will be every bit as unwelcoming as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? I mean, we're doing this whole thing because of the ire of one great worm. Let's begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphanod. Scout ahead if you wish, Zemroth. We shall join you outside Mogholm. I much prefer the teleport system of Final Fantasy than the flight path system of WoW. I mean, honestly, it just wastes time at this point. When you've seen one flight path, you've seen them all. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream one's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of first visit to the peak while Astidian and Isalta yet walked at our side. Kupos, is that you, Zemroth? Yee. If it isn't Mog, don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Zemroth? I don't remember a Moghand, but I think I remember a Moglin. Let me see. Oh no! Oh no, I got it wrong. The courageous Wukong guiding you descended of Moghand. But putting our shared history on the side, what brings your friends to Mogham, Kupo? Another audience with old Hresvelgar. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, the good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. That's good to hear, Mogham. Thank you. We had best press on to the zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Oh no. Oh, that's unexpected, Kupo. Chief Moglin will want to hear about this. You know, it's not our fault. All Muggles, have the same basic appearance. The only thing that really varies between them is their size. And other than that, all their names are very similar too. They all start with Mog and then just another thing after it. And they have no discerning features, and their names are all similar. Not to mention that we only met this group once. I'm just saying. I have a feeling this is going to be voice acted. Alright, Svalga.
Great Hresvelgar. 'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hresvelgar. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
See!
Foresaw mine intent.
Lis echniteg casmon ikin lis nuan jas an es salen mon hanesh undai Stapo ian initeg shines iso al nuova is Seth osk kom initeg kinan nosk delgan en
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Eorzea upon your back?
Is Kaisiai Holes Exkdir Valsu Nesk an in Eskba An Snalha Us Hesnesh Ikin en Eran
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Snusk Iletlai Snusk Asisa Ekmon Kin Una
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Segmon infin Sesk antis Ekmon Kin al Ud Sloskna Dyrkin Iles Kolhes na Inish Draor in Daniteg Garjas Nosk in an Slisva Holgas Kaljin na
While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Help us save our companion. I would say that, but the future is always uncertain anyway. What I can't help but notice is, with every generation of dragons, they become more westernized. So, it started with Midgard-Sommer, which is a giant snake-like dragon, which is more eastern kind of dragons. And then its children are still kind of snake-like, but they have legs and arms now, so they kind of like an in-between. And then it goes to all of their children, which is more the Western type dragon. Like, Midgard-Sommer has a Western dragon form. I don't know what all that means, but I just can't help but notice that they're kind of going from Eastern to Western. With each new generation, they become more like Western dragons. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children whom ffxiv spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. It's just something I can't help but notice. Imperious Wyvern. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Dorn Kyle now accessible. Oh. Great. And how long is this gonna take? 15! What the frig? Ah! What the heck, man? Looky here. I think the next time I create an alt or whatever, and then I'm gonna level them as a tank. Just because of these stupid queues. These required queues. I mean, it was fun in the initial story where you could get NPCs to queue with you. But not here. This place is cool though. I wonder how this is standing. Like, oh, it's flying. What the frig? I thought these pillars went all the way down to the ground or something. No, these are just flying. I wonder how high I can go up. Is there something up here worth exploring? Greensward. Cool. Cloud Avius. You know, is there any quests that bring you up here? Because these are some pretty cool areas if they're just... Whoa. These are some pretty cool areas if they don't like have quests to bring you up here. People who don't go around and explore might not never notice them. And you'd have to have flying to get up here anyway, so that means you'd have to be willing to explore and have flying. Look at that! I can see my shadow all the way down there. It's interesting. Jeez. Do you know how freaking long it would take to build this structure in real life? Like, not including the fact that we can't have it fly because we don't have that kind of technology. What are these things? I see these around all the time. The little orbs, what are they? I can't pick them up or anything. Is it part of something later? I don't know. But dang. How long would it take to freaking build these things in real life? It'd take forever. I guess I can do some of the Moghome quests. Oh shoot, there's more quests here, never mind. Wraithbugger. Impatient. I really only read the quest text for like the main stories and things like that because, yeah, reading everything would just too much. This game has a lot of stuff in it. Actually, I wouldn't so much mind the long queues for the main storyline if I weren't trying to record it. I mean, well, actually, no, recording it would be fine too. I just cancel the recording and start when it pops. But I'm talking about I wouldn't be able to, when I'm live streaming, it's different. It's when you're live streaming, you're like, okay, I want to keep the continent good. But problem being is that, yeah, when there's nothing to do, no one wants to come into a stream and just see you standing around waiting for a 15-minute queue. Oh, nut. What frig are Koopo nuts anyway? Oh, nut. Bladed by Garu. Whatever that means. Get them all? Yay. Dang, you get a lot of experience from these side quests, but like none for the main quest. Wonder why that is. Nests episode? Collect windfowl nests. Okay. Where? Is it below? Up high? Can't go in there. Go in there. Dang. Oh, nope. Not there. Oh, by the way, for those of you who saw my earlier video where I was looking for the freaking bridge I couldn't find, finally found it. It was a log. It wasn't a bridge, it was a log. Granted, the log was being used as a bridge, but it was still just a log. Ah, there we go. Oh, nice. That's pretty. Or? And 5. Is there a way to increase my flying speed more than this, or is this the max? Give me a sandwich. Do I have to go up here? No country for young Mughals. What? Find the missing Mughals. Okay. Simple enough. One thing I don't really get about these Mughal things, I mean not Mughal, yeah, the Mughals, is that they say not everyone can see Mughals. You know, some are apparently invisible, I guess. But other than like in the first cutscene, if you create a Gridania character, I haven't seen that in effect. I mean, the Moogles are freaking the mail carriers in this game. And there was this one thing where they're just talking to a random passerby. But then if you do the Gridania quest, it makes it seem like it's a huge surprise that you're able to see them. Is it maybe that they can allow themselves to be seen? And it's a whole, they only see you, you can only see them when they want you to see them, except for a few individuals, maybe? There's a lot of Moogle quests. Seriously, a lot. I wonder what trial they're talking about. Like, is it just going to be a dungeon run? And if so, are we gonna... What exactly are we gonna fight? Elder Wyvern. Aren't I trying to make these guys our allies? Yeah, here I am slaughtering them for a fluff ball. Sorry, dragons. Peace is important, but, need me that EXP. And the fat dragon loot. Oh wait, I don't have to get these anymore. What else am I after? Wyverns let die. Oh, Elder Wyverns. Okay, I need specifically Elder Wyverns. Wait, how do I obtain 3 Wyvern rings from a Wyvern which only has 2 wings? What's going on here? I mean, I've had parts where animals are lacking body parts that they're supposedly supposed to have, but this is another thing altogether. Oh. You can fly. Why do you need a walk path to me? See, another 3 Wyvern wings. I count 2. So is it just carrying a spare wing in its pocket? It's like, you know, you never know when you need a spare wing. I mean, it reminds me of WoW, Vanilla WoW, where you needed to get like 4 zebra hooves. And freaking none of them had hooves. Finally, keep up. Hey, sorry about killing your guys' grandpas, alright? It's all good. You understand, right? Ravania Shore Kai. What the frig is that? That's supposed to be like a guardian? A gardener? Whatever. He exists a lot. What just happened? Oh. Enchanted fan. Wait for me. Oh, wait. Wait, what? 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 You and your ridiculous name shall not make it back. What the frig? What are we fighting him for? Good King Umagamag the 12. Wait, what's going on? Are they self-destructing or something? Oh, it's a revival thing. Okay, that's clever. Kupo, that's enough. You've made your point. This isn't a fight to the death, Kupo. Wait. Oh, okay. Whoa! Bracelets. Wait, what's going on? Oh, why was I targeted on an ally? What the? Stop running! I don't have Vera raised yet. So used on summoners having it. Oh, treasure chest. Oh, that's right, new loot came out. It's not like I could have done anything there. Oh wait, right, never mind, I could have done something, I forgot. My heal is actually strong as a red mage. So I could have healed the tank, but nothing I could have done to save the healer, because by the time I realized the healer was already dead. It's Pegasus! Oh, what the? You just turned around. Wait, what? Ouch. What am I supposed to do? No, leave me alone. What the? Oh, we have to fight Hraesvelgr? I was thinking that might be the case, but yikes. What the? Are we killing these dragons though? Because so his test is to have us kill his family. I'm guessing probably not. I'm guessing they're just being like knocked unconscious or something. Oh, it's pretty. Ah, it's fine. Kind of reminds me of Temple of the Four Winds. Oh, come on, man. I'm out. Wait, why did Varus? Oh, I guess it ran out. What the? Oh! I'm out. Peace. Far away. We did it! Oh, finally! Finally I get Vera rays. I mean, seriously. Language chaps. I can resurrect dead people now.
Ong and Keen Inesnesh. Ong in. Alewa Rel Inan. Sayudles. Es. Sistern An. Slees like K1. Oda.
What are you guys up to?
Your trial is ended as well, then?
Yeah, I had to fight
Mine
the
was brutal
dragon.
beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
Who dat? Hey, you feeling better?
Tan in unsisnat. Swor as finan. Stiska ikin. En in an. Sendgar initek. Taishi S.I. Isa.
Oh, my poor ribs. Harassment saw fit to pair me with Vidofnir, but her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I had simply imagined her injury. Yet my trial pales into insignificance next to yours. How fared you in the duel with Hraesvelgr? I take it from that battle was rather more than involved than my own. Vidofnir seemed largely concerned with how long he could keep me rolling in the dust. Between dodging the snapping fangs and the slashing claws, I scarce had time to aim a blow. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course, I would not be standing here now. Plainly his intent was to teach his onslaught force me to recall my training about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Ow, 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 Kupo. Samroth, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jest, your fight was the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubling, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time. Kupo, possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Zemroth's trial, I didn't mean for it to be the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. But triple? But that's not fair! There's no justice, Kupo! None at all!
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelgr's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Looks like now.
Oh, gods.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
We must away. I think I get hardly any experience from these quests. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away.
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
I mean, is she okay? She got stabbed in. Who the frig is this one, anyway? If I met them before, I don't remember them. Her Esfelger still reminds me of the dragon from the Neverending Story. I'd hate to be that guy.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Dang.
We must hold.
I get that she blocked that, but that's gotta be freaking hot, dude. She's in a full set of armor and she just took the blunt of a fire blast. That's gotta be... She gotta be sweating now. Whoa, did he actually... oh, no, never mind. Did he actually kill one? What the frig, man? He actually did something. And what happened to the barriers? Are they just like all 100% gone now? Or nothing's been put up in their place? Seriously, I'd hate to be those guys. That's freaking terrifying. These dragons almost look mind-controlled. The glowing eyes and things like that. I'd not like to be that guy either.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
Lord Commander!
Have no fear. I am
Warrior
here.
of Light.
Okay, this is so badass. That's tight.
Watan and by E. Still walking. Nal U Inga. Ale and Ikinfa and Kohesto In. Undo Kai Omon Ikin In Castaga Stajas Skol Hes Som. Orsk Mik In Eskia In Wan Ihe Dolul Hikin Herm Esh. Slosgwan Inna.
He's pissed.
Is Inna. Liskol Nusgar Akin. Sus Ulmor.
Dang, son. Hey, you know, we kind of needed that bridge. What the frig? That's like a giant club, what the heck? He could do that? Oh! I thought he got hit by it. Whoa, dude. Dude, this is so epic. My guess is that they're probably going to be pretty tied, but I think Hillrace Felger is going to end up losing for whatever reason. I don't think he's going to die. Whoa, did he just transform? But I think that you're going to have to finish it most likely, because right now you haven't done nothing. Oh shoot! I mean, can that be healed? Where's his eye? Ah. Is it me? It is me. Yo! Cool. Dang, this music though. Final steps of faith now accepted. Oh, I thought it was gonna have like an instance battle, like of where dang! I thought they were gonna have like an instance battle thing, like where like, you know, Alphanod and them were your supports, rather than having you doing a completely whole dungeon again. Oh, this music though. Good music. Clear selection. Oh shoot! Friggin', that's a little annoying. Thanks. I'll say I like this music. I have to wait for 8 minutes for a party though. I'm gonna finish those mogul quests are where I was on. Where was it? It wasn't Devon yet. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Work on these while I wait. I mean, Nidhogg revived his entire body after getting his eyes back, so I'm hoping that Hraesvelgr gets his wing back. It's kind of brutal. So, you know, I get that Nidhogg is overcome with rage and things like that, but if he took a moment to think about it, he realized how stupid his freaking decision is right now. So he's upset and started this whole war with humans due to the fact of the humans killing his sister. But now he's willing to kill his own brother in order to kill the humans. So, what makes him any better? I'm just saying. I'm gonna get this area while I'm nearby. What are these orb things? I see them everywhere, but I can't collect them. They look like something you should collect. Is it a quest I haven't done yet, or something? A fly? Okay. To beat the big bad bugs. Okay. Oh! Oh, so you need to do something there? Like, some kind of emote or something? One more dark horse. Whoa. Is that like a... What does it mean when it has this little thing around, like the blue symbol? Does that mean it's like a boss or something? Let me see. Hopefully I don't die. Or does it mean like it's an elite, maybe? Because I've been like in a level like 10 zone, where there's been like a level 61 in there with that symbol. Get anything? I guess not. Whatever. I wonder if the Moogles would still question your name if you named yourself Mog something. It'd be interesting if they put that little bit of editing in there, where if you did name yourself Mog something or other, they'll think it's a good name. There. Whee! What's it doing here now? Finally. Time to slay Nidhogg. Again. Is his wing back? That's not good. Hey, what the heck? What you doing here? Ow! Oops, I got it way into dark. I wasn't paying attention. E. Whoa! That's cool. What the frick is this? I don't even know. That's so cool looking though. That's so freaking cool looking though. Eek! Am I in a safe place? I don't think I was. Nope, I was not. I was not in a safe place. Oops, wrong button. Ouch. This is so, dude, freaking the boss fights in Final Fantasy, I gotta say, are pretty cool. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, he's just targeting me continuously. Okay, I thought it was a one-hit thing. Wish I could use my res. Nice. It reminds me of Deathwing. Rip the eyes out of his body. Oh, what? I can't even talk to him? I don't even know what that dance is. Or where it comes from.
Estinian!
Ugh.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg!
Sorry, but I keep thinking about pigs when you
Thou
say your
shalt
name.
die by my hand!
And this is where Estinian then takes control again, right? Yep.
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
You good, bro?
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Why not just stab the eyes with your sword? Like seriously.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Oh, you sold a? Yeah, yo! Oh, the Eorzea spell? Oh, your friend, the one who got shot, yeah. Forgot his name. Nani? Ugh. I'm sorry, there's still eyeballs. Ew. Yo.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within.
Still an eye, dude.
Sacrifice, a final plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope, my treachery
Wait, what?
has broke, scattering her words to the wind.
Why not just destroy them? What's to stop the next person who's down there from picking them up? Unless there's literally no bottom to this is going to be an issue later on, isn't it? Unless the fall is high enough to squish the eyes. I guess that's always a possibility. But we know the eyes are destroyable because the original knights and king ate the eyes, so which means that they can be destroyed at least in some way.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
I thought your wing got ripped off. You all good?
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Wait. So what happened to his eye? Did his eye disappear when he gave me the power? Why is that? Can I give it back to him? Or is the eye a part of me now? What the frig's going on here?
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
What happened to Hraesvelgr's eye? Did I fuse with it so he can't get it back? Can I give it back to him? What's going on here? Did I eat his eye? Yeah, like, the dragon swapped eyes, and freaking Estinian was wielding the eyes, and the king was wielding the eyes, and the other guy put it into the sword, so the eyes have been passed around multiple times. I don't know, what I saw was, maybe I missed it, but that's kind of neat, showing the limping thing. That's kind of neat. Little attention to detail. But what I saw was it looked like the eye was channeling a beam of light into you, but I don't remember seeing if the eye disappeared or not. But I don't know. He's turned his eye into light before, and it went into Nidhogg's skull and then became an eye again. And then you brought the eye back to him. It turned into light again, and then went into his skull and became an eye again. So the eyes can turn into light and then back into an eye. So what's going on here? Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed, but no, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. His foul spirit shall once again cast out once and for all. I only pray Estinian survives the ordeal. I don't know. You threw his eyes over the cliff. That's not exactly guaranteeing that they're gone. For all we know, one of his dragon minions could have been flying under the bridge and grabbed the eyes. For all we know. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Zenroth, and rightly so. It was without a doubt one of your more ephemeral victories. Though I must admit, it took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And now, only for your own sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let's pray visit Luca and beg news of his condition. Can't jump down. I have to go all the way around. In front of the Ishgard gate. This guy? Gatekeeper? Wait, what? Belladondis? Okay. I bid you welcome, Slayer of Nidhogg. Ever you need, the gates of Ishgard stand open to our savior. Okay. My fellow Temple Knights have been charged with defending the Ark of the Worthy. Even when the scaly fiends of the Horde clamored at the gate, we surrendered not one elm. Many of my comrades perished at that maelstrom of fire and sea, and cost us many higher had dragons not rushed to reinforce our position. I only stand here before you now by the grace of the Fury herself. Cool. Eltar Dois. Okay, why do I want to talk to him? I'm confused. Master Alphanod, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvelgr to our cause were not good enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true savers of the day were Zemroth and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg Shade, and the other through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he is yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. What? But surely, Sir Emric is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment that there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmont and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Zemroth, to seem we are awaited before temps matter. Hey.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
He mentioned putting away their pride, and then immediately starts to gloat afterwards.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphinaud has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
I might be wrong, but doesn't Azure mean blue? Why is he called the Blue Dragoon if he's mostly red and before that he was black? I mean, there was no blue there, so why is he called the Blue Dragoon? Wait, where am I supposed to be? Or maybe I'm thinking of Azul. Oh. Wait, not you. Simroth, my friend, what can I do for a savior of Ishgard? To seek Master Alphinaud. He came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. While he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though I would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by harassment. Though he would sooner faint than admit it. Verascaro's trial and that all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Okay. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. Crud. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more of a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained had fate not set to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged bonds between us, and such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphenod he sees something of his lost sibling, and in the ungentle childings of Vestinian, Alphenod had found an elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Vestinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand why Alphenod's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I'm on my way. Quickly, Zemroth, we must go to him. Upon proceeding the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to watch these scenes for their entirety. Yeah. Yeah. What was that? Oh, we're gonna see him without his armor? Is he dying?
Estinian.
I mean, his chest is still moving up and down, so he's breathing.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Most likely the second one.
I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
Hee hee.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor, It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
No, except him being a lizard.
Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I still say their necks are too long. It looks a little awkward.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
So who's supposed to become the leader of Ishgard now?
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state.
Yeah.
The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the house.
Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, I didn't really see anyone who was worthy enough to lead the country other than him.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
I think it becomes
so
an
it was
issue.
that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
I think it becomes an issue when politics and religion become intertwined. Who's that dragon?
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
Say what? Whatever. I think it's lost meaning by this point, but whatever. Hey, his eye's back! Yo, what's up?
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
I guess he did get his eye back. Wonder what he's going to be doing from now on. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare monument of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero winding his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Zemroth. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner did I surrender my role of temporary head of state and my burden with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure of the way you must feel when you're in probable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more improbable challenges. Yeah, a little bit. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters, and I'm to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest it is that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's at the head of House of Lords? But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change out overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it is with this hard lesson that which I conceived to take the path in which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay the groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear a word from Captain Whitecape, okay? That Estinian vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he designs to come home. Thank you, Zemroth, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphinaud. Does that mean that if he decides to come home, you'll stop taking care of Ishgard? Why? Okay. The girl may have to be willing to help me with mine. I'm gonna cabin sort of head, the sea of clouds to track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get the vessel built, so waiting to contract ferry supplies onto Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind, but it seems very luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I have been paying for a glimpse for her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the worst. What if she run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their pounds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that the honest merchants is safe now and the airship production has, if you will excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, a new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but in truth their nature is right there in the name, sky pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry, "Yarr," as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That is where the shipment was bound, and inquire the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Waltermount, he'll know if any man does. Yeah, I plan on doing like the other quests on my off time. I just was mainly focusing on the main quests on my streams. He spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the duties of 1,000 years of broken faith. The detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet through her people may stumble from time to time. I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains a small matter of ushering the new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Ascian machinations and seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. The wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Let me guess, they're going after the eyes. You know, the ones that we threw over the edge instead of taking care of correctly? Oop. I thought it was voice actor cutscene, never mind. Thank you, Lanhers. Nay, you need not remain there. I shall rendezvous at the usual place. All proceedings expected, then? Aye, there is not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Alphinaud or his sister? I think it's Alphinaud. Ah! It's Alphinaud. This way. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe it's the sister. Him again. If it is no moment, they will play their part, and we will play ours. We're finally going to be able to have his sister be part of the story? Thus did the grey mist give way to the azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, and voices join in song. But beneath the shroud, blots beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. New chapter for New Game Plus has been added. Alright. Master Sky Shatter, you have come the most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to our manor but a short while ago. Would you have been perceived to receive it? But in any event, Sir Emmerich de Borough, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple of Knights, and Viscount of House Borough, cordially invites Master Sky Shatter to dine with him in his estate. He seemed surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arguments for peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain that the Lord Commander sees no further cause for delay. What say you? I would have. Yeah, that's me. I wouldn't. You would ask me? Well, I'm sure that as a personal friend of Sir Emmerich, you are at the liberty whatever you deem appropriate. That said, when in doubt, a man of note could do far worse than an alpine coat. At least that is what Lord Emeralian has been heard to say. Ahem. When you are ready to pay report to to the astrologem, a man of House Boral shall be waiting near to escort you to rest away. But what do I wear? Check something real quick. Okay, so that quest's available now. So I'm gonna call it for now. I feel like this is a good point to stop. We just finished one of the chapters, and we can start the next one when we come back. So, thanks for watching. See you guys later.